So here's the idea. I want you to highlight one segment, whatever color you want, and then the other. And then let's go ahead and put a dot at the vertex. Is that vertex in the toilet or outside the toilet? Inside. So Coach Lawson would say, your pee-pee goes in the inside, and that's a good day for a potty training day. And what that basically stands for is the following in geometry. Part times a part is equal to another part times a part. Specifically in this, look at segment that's in green for mine. We're taking A times B, because A is part of that chord and B is another part of that same chord, is equal to what times what do you think? C times C. And that's going to work out every single time as long as you have a circle. Okay? So then let's do an example on our foldable. On your foldable, let's flip to 11.7. And let's highlight these two parts. So my vertex on here, are we going to make it in the toilet or are we going to miss? Miss. Oh, we're going to miss? We're going to make it, right? So that means we have PP goes in the toilet. So it doesn't matter which segment you start with. Do you want to do 10 and 7 or 14 and x? 14 and x. So let's do 14 times x is equal to 10 times 7. And then that's going to give us 14x is 70. And can it go in clean?
Yes.
How many is my x?
5.
5. Done. So again, that's going to work out every time as long as your vertex is inside the circle. Yes?
So we have to use the parts on the same line?
Yes. Within the same chord, each part. And then the other within the same chord. All right. Now let's see what happens when you miss the toilet. You don't want that, right? So let's see what phrase we're going to end up in. All right. I want you to highlight the outside. You can highlight the whole thing if you want. All right. Are we going to make it in the toilet? That's when he goes, whoa, whoa. As in, hold up. I know. Now, the way I like to do it, because mathematically it makes more sense, we're going to say ow, ow. You can stick with whoa, whoa if you want, but I am going to stick with ow, ow. What that basically means, O stands for the outside. W stands for the whole segment is equal to the other outside and the whole segment. So let's look at it from this example. Looking at our secant right here, what's on the outside, A or B? A. The whole thing is everybody, A plus B. And then what's on the outside on the bottom secant? C. And then the whole thing is what plus what? C plus D. And that's going to work out every single time as well, as long as it's on the outside. So on our foldable, let's go to the problem on the right. And let's highlight the outside. So are we going to miss the toilet or make it? We're going to miss. So we're going to say what?
Ow, ow.
Ow, ow. So on the top segment, outside is what number? 8. The whole thing is 8 plus x. The other outside is what? 7. And the whole thing is 7 plus 9. Okay, so then we have 64 plus 8x. Could we go ahead and say 16 times 7? Okay, let's do 16 times 7 real quick.
48 plus
Mm-hmm.
64.
Which is?
100.
112 it is. Now, can you do the math on the side if you need? Yeah. And then we have 8x is equal to, now take away 64.
58.
Is it 58? Oh, I don't think so. And that's too big.
It's 48.
48? That's okay. 48? Subtracting is hard. We're in advanced geometry.
6.
6 it is. All right. So on the next one, we have a secant and a tangent, but the rule still applies. Because are we going to make it in the toilet or are we going to miss? We're going to miss, and we're going to say what? Ow, ow. Yeah. So on the top, our outside has to be 8. And then we have 8 plus x. Well, that's nice. It's the same thing as above. What's on the outside on the bottom? 10?
Wait, 10.
10? And then as a whole, do I have 10 plus anything?
No.
Just 10. If you want to say 10 plus 0, that's up to you. Since we already did that one previously, I think. Well, actually, that's easy to do, though. What is 10 times 10? 100. And then I have 8x is equal to how many?
37.
30.
36.
At least if it's Friday, it's kind of excusable, right? Okay.
Tuesday.
All right. And then we're going to divide it by 8. And let's just simplify this to, it could be improper or mixed. They can both be divided by what number? 4. So 36 divided by 4 is 9. 8 divided by 4 is 2. If you want mixed, 4 and 1/2.